Hi, gang. Hello. Hold on, I'm just gonna listen to music. Alright, that feels like it's a good level. Hi, friends. How are you? What's going on? I gotta pull up the chat somewhere. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Now I can see the chat. Voice and music are all crispy clear. Oh, good. How is everyone? How's your 24th of December? I had to get up. I woke up at 5 a.m. today. I don't know why. I went to bed at like 1. So that's insomnia for you, I guess. And ran a bunch of errands, got groceries because the grocery stores will probably be closed tomorrow. And face masks because some of us are getting together and doing face masks and being cozy tonight. Yeah, what are y'all up to? I know a lot of you are like baking. I saw on the Discord. The 24th of December in 2024. That's so true. I didn't even think about that. Taking a look at the stats sheets. What are the stats sheets? Like the regular stats sheets? A lot of baking. Yeah, the baking channel, our tavern channel on Discord has been popping, and it's been so cool to see what y'all are making. I'm actually getting ready to do Christmas today. Oh, nice. I know a lot of people do that, where they'll do it the 24th instead of the 25th. And some people do it the 26th. It's all just jazz. I'm not gonna lie, I put this stream on here today because I know that when I'm with like a lot of family, I get overwhelmed. And so if you wanted to use this as an excuse to come chill with us, then please use it. Yeah. I'll be here as much as possible before going to see the family. Yeah, this is chill. I think during this break, we'll probably do this again. I know Rachel really wants to do another Bards and Crafts. Her work made her work until 1:30 today, which is silly. It should have been a work from home day, but I'm not a lawyer, so I don't make those rules. Sorry, family, I have this important work Zoom to join. Yeah, I'll be your important work Zoom. My man and I are doing Noche Buena tonight with his family, then tomorrow with my family. Yeah. Noche Buena. This is the most important Zoom call of my life, Grandma. That's funny. Does your grandma know what Zoom is? I'm pretty sure I don't have a lot of grandparents left, but the one grandparent I do have left, I'm sure she has no idea what Twitch is. Explaining Twitch to like younger people, like if you're like in your 60s and below, is difficult. I was at the bar on Sunday, and I was talking to this gal who like works in the documentary field and like does like assets and storytelling for documentaries and gets and helps put that together. And she was doing something for NBC, and we were talking, and it came up that I did Bards, and she was like, "What is that?" And I had this moment where I just like paused and kind of stared into the middle distance because I had to figure out like, how do I explain this? Because you clearly don't know what Twitch is. And it was quite a ride, but we got there. She eventually understood. As soon as I said YouTube, it clicked for her. But Twitch is such a mystery to most people. My in-laws are in today, and then my family is tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, it can be so overstimulating to be around family, especially like even if you're on the best terms with your family and you love them. Just sometimes that's a lot of togetherness. And you like don't have the alone time that you usually have when you're in your routine. And just the fact that your routine is thrown off can be really hard. I know it's really hard for me as an anxious girly. My grandma is still asking whose dog it is when I send her a viral video. That's really funny. I sent my mom a TikTok video the other day. She goes, I already have TikTok. And I was like, yeah, I know. I'm sending you a video. Calm down, Gretchen. Why are you twitching on the internet? See a doctor. Funny. We all think of Twitch as a big thing, but to the general public, it's pretty niche. Yeah, like, if you're not in those circles, you don't know about it. Which I get. YouTube is king. But I like Twitch, too. I like the communities that it has formed. Kuro, have fun. We might still be here when you get back. So today, I also don't have a lot of work. / I'm ignoring the work that I need to do. And I thought it would be nice to work on the wiki so that all the wiki warriors and Sweet Lua don't feel as overwhelmed. And I really like working on the wiki too. And before we did Evolution, like between Genesis and Evolution, we did this text campaign to because we wanted to play epic level characters, because we played Genesis and Evolution were both like epic level campaigns that we were doing. And so we wanted these characters to have, been on adventures and seen some things and like know each other. And so we did this text campaign on Discord. And some of it is probably mentioned in Evolution a little bit, but not a lot. I know that for a fact. And so I thought like, I think it's time for this to see the light of day. And so I posted some of the notes that we've gotten from the liches. I cannot find the third one. I feel like we had it. I've lost it to time, or I dreamt that we got it and Will has never given it to us. But 2 of the 3 lich letters are up on the wiki. And then I thought we could go and work on Earth, Wind, and Fire's Preevolution Chronicles. So I mined through the Discord, because we had like a channel where Will would post like, we called it like the Regulus Keep decisions, kind of like the Dragon Age Keep decisions that you can do from the old games. And pulled what he had said, and then pulled like our discussions, which were on another channel, and our answers and like kind of notes about, because Will would give us like A, B, C, and D. And then we would choose, but a lot of the time it would be like, yeah, we choose this, but this is why, or we choose this and then we do this. And so I pulled all those notes, and I've been like writing kind of more of a narrative structure for Wiki. And if you all think I should do it more like just facts, you let me know. But yeah, this has been like what I do to wind down after a long day. And I guess also my question that I had for all of you is that I'm going to do like this narrative breakdown of the Preevolution Chronicles of Earth, Wind, and Fire. But I could also, in addition, put like what Will says, A, B, C, D, what we said, some notes about why we chose that answer, which is essentially the structure that we have for the Discord. I guess I could show it to you. Let me show it to you. This is what it looks like. So this is my document. I'll go to the top. So this is like when I was pulling things from the Discord, I would put it in like this. Lost Lich Media, that's funny. Narrative structure reminds me of Woody's last episode, logs from Nightmare Crew for each video intro before the as the camera pans back down. I loved those. Those were so fun. He, behind the scenes, he would come into my room like an hour before we were streaming, and he would record that and then like send it to Dan so that Dan, because we were using Dan's computer at the time, and then we'd put it in. So I'd have like my final meeting of the day, and then Woody would come in and record on my mic back when we all lived together. Personally, when it comes to wikis, as long as it has the who, what, where, when, and why structure, I can easily digest it. Okay, well then I will show you what I have, because this is like not what I was going to put on here, but I can also put this on here, like so you can have both. You can see like more of like the raw text campaign, and then you can see kind of the polished like narrative version of that. Yeah. Hi Janasi Kwa. Hello my friend. Okay. I just realized I have not taken my ADHD meds, so we're gonna do that live. Because looking at all of these screens is overwhelming. Stay medicated if you need it. Slay. Okay, so what we were gonna do is go to Preevolution Chronicles, and I've entered in some of it so that I wasn't just raw dogging this whole thing live, because it would just be me staring at a page trying to figure out how to do it. But these are the chapters that we have from our campaign that we did over text. And this is the first one. I think what I need to do is kind of go through, I don't know, what's the format for wikis when you have a person who's mentioned. Usually the first time they're mentioned, that's when you link to their page, right? Or is it just like sporadically? If like enough page passes, then you link it again? What would y'all prefer? Because like I know that Stella, this is the first time that Stella was mentioned, and so I linked her to it. But yeah, I don't know. Yes, Starful, hyperlinks. The board masters are gonna have a field day after Christmas. I hope. I really think there is some like lore in this, and some at least world building lore, and some locations that are talked about that fill out the world. The Sun Eaters was interesting to me. I don't know what that's about. Hi Astro, it's good to see you in chat. Welcome, welcome. Bluebird says, I think it's most of the time it's only first mention. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Trusting that the search bar can search. Yeah, you're right. That'll save me work. Okay. Well, we did Arc 1, the Subterranean Trail. So, I'm going to start with Arc 2. Let me pull it up. Terror on the Train. How fun is that? Okay, okay. I've got this first paragraph. Let's put her in here. Do y'all like have any cool traditions that you do? Like for Hanukkah, Christmas, Christmas Eve, Yule, any of that stuff? Like my family, we used to eat tamales on the 25th. Not done that in a while because I haven't been with my family for the holidays, but that was always really nice. Ever heard of the Christmas pickle? No? What is that? What is the Christmas pickle? That sounds familiar, but I don't know. My mom makes an advent calendar out of cookies, so you get a cookie every day. Oh, that sounds so nice. Okay. I've got to like figure out my life here so I can look at the chat and do this. Oh, duh, Hannah. King, it's my first day being alive. Okay. You hide a small pickle ornament on any tree in the house. First to find it gets an extra gift and hides the next year's pickle. Oh, fun. Growing up, me and my sister always exchanged a tiny gift on Christmas Eve because we were so excited to give each other a gift. Also Chinese food. Yeah, Chinese food is like a really like popular one. And the pickle thing is a Portuguese thing? Oh, no. Eating dinner at a second dinner at 11 p.m. That's usually just seafood. Interesting. We play bingo for mini gifts and only open gifts after midnight. That's cute. That's fun. Gourmetin? What is that? That sounds like it's probably delicious. Frying meat at the grill table. Oh, that's like, I don't know, like Korean barbecue, you know? Like you're cooking at the table with everyone. That's fun. I love an activity when it comes to eating food. Activities are always way more fun. We all want to play with our food. Okay. After spending time hunting for clues and completing odd jobs around Baltos. Is Baltos a thing? Do we have that? Nope. So, Baltos, get wrecked. Bye, Nan. We'll see you later. Have a good day. Or an evening, I guess, is where you are. So I've like titled these little sections. If you all have better ideas, please, by all means, tell me. Because I came up with these at like 11 p.m. So who knows if they're actually good or if they're just like really boring. Yeah. Korean barbecue is the best, especially when catching up with people because you can be there for like 3 hours chatting. Yeah. And usually there's like a karaoke place, you know, somewhere nearby or in the restaurant. It's so fun. I think we went to Korean barbecue once for one of Dan's birthdays. And that was the first time I like had soju. I'd never had soju before. Okay. I also have to do the character cards for the boys for what we're putting up tomorrow. So maybe we'll do that too. Peach, you bought 4 bottles of soju for tonight? Oh my gosh. Did you get any fun flavors? Okay. I know. Somewhere in here? Oh yes, okay. Is this the first time I use their names? Oh no, they're up there. We don't have to worry about them. Never mind. Do we want these underlined, do you think? The like little mini sections, would that be easier to read? So hyped to see Drew again. I know. I know. I was watching what they did and it's pretty good. Pretty entertaining. Had me laughing out loud several times. And the calzone content is peak. Yes, please underline. Okay. You got it. Yeah, does that make it easier? I think so. Yeah. Calzone, big boy calzone. Yeah. He like comes in and mows a bunch. He's so cute. Bold text feels like emphasis. Underline feels like a mini title. I would agree. Yeah. Okay. Well, then we can. We're gonna do it for Jizzix. An unfortunate name that William gave this person. Jizzix. Really unfortunate that it was a text campaign and not something we could drag his ass for. That's that GIF or GIF debate that's happened for millennia. Unfortunate yet surely intentional. Probably. How many pets are there between all the bards? I have Ava. Woody has Booty and River, so that's 3. Kyle and Rachel have 2 kitty babies. Boots and Ari, 5. Will has Calzone, 6. Dan and Drew don't have any animals of their own. And John doesn't either. And Miles has Rosalind, so that's 7. Yeah, so 7, I think? I don't think I'm missing anyone, unless somebody has a fish that I'm not aware of. Or no, Miles has a cat too. How could I forget my nephew Rex? I hope Miles isn't watching. So, that'd be 8. 8 little fur babies. Oh, yes. Hi, Miles. I'm sorry. How could I ever forget Rex? I'm obsessed with Rex. Rex is the coolest cat. He thinks he's a dog, and that's probably why I think he's the coolest cat. But he's also, like, huge. He's, like, 17 pounds. We're pretty sure he's part Maine Coon, but he's a tuxedo cat that just happens to be giant. And not giant like overweight, just giant. He's bigger than Ava. Rex is pissed. Hi, Sky. Hello, my love. Kestrel, you're at work too? Nice. I love like a chill craft stream or an art stream. They're so nice and cozy, and you can like work and kind of listen and engage when you want, and you're not gonna miss much. Okay, let's see. That was underlined. We'll underline this too, just to make it easy. The loot. There's some funny stuff that when we were given this, we were trying to decide who was gonna take it, who was gonna attune to it, and there's just some like nasty things that happen when you did attune to it. And I think at one point we were making hentai jokes about Ignis because of what happens, which is another reason why I think it would be funny to put like the actual conversation down. Unless we don't want to go the hentai route. What a time to come into chat. Hello. Okay, Psylocke and the tensions within the town. We're gonna underline this bad boy. Cool, cool, cool. This is bolded. We don't need that bolded. It's underlined. Okay. The first thing I hear is hentai room. Yeah, that's Bards. That's Bards. I will say, Woody is in New York State. Not to dox him. He is somewhere in New York State, which is exciting. He's not down in Texas right now. I think there's a way to insert text. Would you like the text separate? Because I can do that. That was I was wondering about that. Because I could do, like, do you want this separate or do you want it in paragraph form? Because there's some dialogue that happens. What would y'all prefer? Didn't you hear next campaign is Regulus Hentai? Yeah, go tell Will that. Safe travels, Rachel. If you want to come in, say hi when you get back. Feel free. I'm in my streaming hole. Tell us his coordinates for fun. I don't even know his coordinates, but he is somewhere in New York State. Let me see. What did we do? I might make it italicized. Does that help y'all differentiate, or does that make your brain hurt between text and dialogue? Because I can also do something like this. Like that. What do we like? Currently Christmas for me, 4:38 a.m. So if there are any Aussies here, Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you. Hi, Sherry. You getting ready for a party? You having a party? I'm muting and unmuting 2 different videos to help track stats. Oh, are you watching through stuff for Dark Age? Always jamming? Some of y'all's sleep schedules, I hope you're getting enough sleep, because I feel like my sleep schedules are fucked, and then I see all y'all on the Discord, and I just want your sweet brains to have rest. I'm not your mother or anything, but I just care about you. That's not to say don't get on the Discord when you're awake. We have a family gift exchange and dinner today since folks are traveling tomorrow. Nice. That'll be fun. Boney needs to partner with a mattress company or melatonin supplement. That would be great. I love melatonin. Take a melatonin and a garden gummy. I wake up the next day and I feel like a completely new woman. It's so nice. Be awake less is what you're telling us. I'm just saying, you know, sleep is nice. I wish I could sleep more. I used to love sleeping, and now I always feel like I'm missing out on something. And so I try to go to sleep at a reasonable hour, but then I just wake up. I don't want to miss out on the day. Miles, my brother, he can sleep. It's his superpower. He's so good at sleeping, and I'm so jealous because, like, I remember as a teenager just loving to sleep. And now I have FOMO. I have FOMO. If I had a healthy sleep schedule, I wouldn't be here on this stream right now. And that's what I've always said. You know, that's fair. I'm glad you're here with us. I too don't have a healthy sleep schedule. We can all be in it together. I wonder, is there a correlation between like sleep and neurodivergence? Like if you're neurospicy, neurointeresting, is your sleep schedule usually more like prone to being not regular? I wonder. I'm sure someone's done a study. I'm a very eepy girl, but honestly, starting ADHD meds helped me not to have a midday nap crash. You know, that's great. Yeah. Huh. I wonder if that's happened for me. I've never really got sleepy in the middle of the day with my ADHD, but I know a lot of people do. Our brains are too loud. Our brains are just beautiful. They're neuro-interesting. Christmas Eve, and I'm popping in between family dinner and gift giving. Happy holidays to all of you. Oh, Julex, thank you. Happy Christmas Eve to you. Happy holidays. I think neurospicy are more inclined to 4-hour sleep cycles. 1 REM? Probably, yeah. It's never a boring time with my brain. That's funny. Hey, I'm glad you think that. We should all think that we are the funniest person we know. I always tell Woody that I'm the funniest person in his life. There's no one funnier than your siblings, usually. You got an entire character lore doc done? What character? Wow, falling asleep to Slipknot is amazing. That's really cool. Okay, we're gonna save this so you all can look at it on your computers if you want, and then I'll go back into it. Because I think I like the quotes kind of being separate. It breaks it up for my brain. So I'm gonna do that. What am I coming into chat? Communism wins again? What is happening? The little indent for dialogue helps a lot. Thank you, Winter. Red, that's amazing that you've Pavloved yourself with Slipknot. Like, I know people Pavlov. I think I've done this myself with like rain sounds because I play that at night. And so when I hear it, it just like tricks my brain into thinking I'm more tired than I am. But Slipknot is wild. Amazing. That's like one of your like 2 truths and a lies that you can use. That's like interesting. Because I don't think 2 truths and a lies is like the most interesting get to know you game. But saying I fall asleep to Slipknot is a conversation starter that's not like a humble brag. It's like oh, tell me more about that. Okay. I'm blind. Where are the quotes? One quote here. Ah, there's one. You're gonna go down here. And we don't really care that much about formatting, what is it, standards, because this is Wiki fandom. And also formatting and grammar are dumb. If you ever need an icebreaker answer, this has to be your fun fact. Yeah. What is everybody's fun facts? Like the one, because I love like an icebreaker get to know you question. That's why we started the roleplay warm up stuff. Because I do that like just in life, where you play the game of like, if you had to choose one cuisine of food to eat for the rest of your life and you couldn't eat that anything else, what cuisine would you choose? You know, and then you talk about that, or yeah. So I hate the two truths and a lie, because it doesn't start conversation, and that's the reason you do those games, right? So Miles brought up that there was this one that he had to do for a workplace once, where it's like you're like in the beyond, right? Or your soul has passed on, right? Or you're trapped somewhere and there's a cauldron and somebody has to summon you back, and what 3 things, concepts, things, ideas would need to be put in the cauldron in order to summon you back, which was really interesting. Yeah, because Miles, I think, put like a single snowflake is one of his things. My girlfriend's fave question to ask is whether people use hot or cold water to brush their teeth. Somebody was talking about that in the Discord the other day. I've never thought about that you could do. You could do that. I just thought everyone brushes their teeth with cold water. I didn't know that anything else was an option, if I'm being honest. I have 2 truths and a lie note in my phone for when I'm stuck in one, so I'm always ready. That's smart. Just talking to people about their trauma early on, yeah. Yeah, I'm not patient enough for the hot water. Is it better for your teeth? I saw somebody message that in the Discord. Does hot water like activate the toothpaste more? I will say the people who'd just go in dry with the toothpaste, it's not a judgment. For me, that feels like a sensory hellscape. But if it works for you, great. I feel like you'd have to use more toothpaste because it doesn't foam up. Toothpaste is like crunchy? Sherry, my answer was whichever is on the side of the faucet of my non-dominant hand. She said that was the smartest answer she ever heard. Oh. You know? Yeah. Yeah. I have one of the faucets that's just one where you have to turn it. And I don't like paying for extra stuff, so I always use cold water because then I don't have to pay for the hot water. Yeah, why is your toothpaste crunchy? Is it a brand that does that? A dry brusher. Red, I need to understand what, hydrate or die straight, what happens when you brush your teeth dry with toothpaste? Because I can't put that in my brain as to what that would even be. That's how you buff off the dirt? Okay. That's the quote. Just naturally foams up from spit at one point. Oh, I guess so. How could I ever forget the spit? Never forget the saliva. We go through toothpaste fast. Oh, wow. Yeah, 5 people. A wet... All I need is a toothbrush, some toothpaste, and a wet mouth. And I'm golden. I need to know what this crunchy toothpaste is. Like, is that the brand? What's the brand? What's this name? Just Colgate? Why is it crunchy? Is it like... I'm just thinking of it like exfoliating beads for some reason. That's what's in my head. Some of mine also have the crunch. What's happening? You know, now that we talk about this, I'm gonna go get toothpaste and it's gonna be crunchy. All right. On board the Etherway. Etherway, Aetherway? I don't know how this is supposed to be said. I've only ever read it. Oh, you didn't tell us how the bag of rice went. Okay, okay. Actually, I'm glad I'm doing this on here because it's hard to write it out in text. So, for those who don't know, I'm an executive assistant for a bunch of different companies, and one of the companies wanted to do a secret gift exchange this year, and I coordinated it, and so everyone had like a $25 cap, and you had to send me what you wanted to get your like person, and I would purchase it for you and send it out to them, so I knew who was, you know, who had whom and who was getting what. And this one person decided to give a box of uncooked rice, a bag of popcorn, and a singular chocolate bar, which was confusing. And so we did the office reveal where we all open and we guess like who did it, you know? And we found out that those items were all from the state this person was from. Which was like so that had like some more thought put into it than I had initially anticipated. But it still was interesting that those were the items that were sent. I know that this person who received the gifts had put that they like cooking. So maybe the thought was, I'll give you ingredients. But it was like a box of uncooked rice, Boom Chicka popcorn, and one of those like Aero chocolate bars. We moved on quickly from it. And the person who received the gift was very gracious, but there was a moment for a second. But then when he explained it, it made a little bit more sense. There was a little bit more thought into it, but still weird. Still interesting. Rachel was sitting in on that. She was in the room with me when I was in that meeting. Okay, on board the Etherway. Would you say Etherway or Aetherway? I think it's Ether, but I don't know. Ether spelled like a billion different ways, and they're all right. Okay, I don't know why I did that. Ether is that one old Minecraft mod. Ether. All right. Hey, good luck always, Jamie, with getting your baby to eat. I bought a box of banana bread, because I have a bread machine and every once in a while I'll use it. And this particular banana bread, Ava is obsessed with. She becomes a crackhead when she can smell it, and it's all she wants. And if we get a piece, she's like, nope, you have to get, it's tax. And so I thought for Yule, I'd get her some and she could have a little treat. If it's Will's name for something, it's never the simple spelling. No, yeah. Sweet William Champion is nothing if not extra, in the best way. Do we have Coalition Rail? Nope. I think we have Redmount, right? Locations. Should I link locations? Yeah, that's the only thing coming up. Lua, should I link this to locations or just not mess with it? I don't want to mess up anything you're doing. Yeah, if anybody struggles spelling things from Regulus, like, it's not your fault. Everything is spelled in a fantasy way, and Will has never met a butterfly vowel that he didn't love. All right, we're linking it to locations. Cool. William Champion. Adventurers found a way to spend time. Terra devoted herself to understanding and controlling the new powers granted to her by Ishtava. Have we linked Ishtava? Have they come up yet? I don't think so. Alright, time to link Ishtava. Ignis, Angelo. Okay, cool. That seems good. He should go into the naming business for people who want alternative ways to spell a mundane name. Yeah. I love it when it's like, when you hear the name, you think it's like a pretty like conventional name, and then you see how it's spelled and you're like, oh, this is like a fantasy character name spelling. I have Ava's groomer is like that. I cannot remember it's Simon, but it's spelled P-S-Y-M-O-N, and that's like a sci-fi character name, and it's so cool. Now, Apollo Haley spelled like that is very Mormon of you, I will say. I'll probably have to go over the pages again anyways and link all the pages that I didn't link before. Yeah, I'm here to help too. We can do that. Okay. That's good. First clue, the children. I know y'all have been chefing a bunch of theories. What's your favorite theory right now bouncing around in your head? That's a great question, Lua. I mean, they would have existed during the evolution timeline, technically. So we could put them in evolution, or we can do pre-evolution. It doesn't matter to me. I don't think Will feels one way or the other. Yeah, I guess that just depends on like what's the easiest thing to understand, or will it get confusing? I don't think it would. Stella equals Stella is my per fave. That's a good theory. It was all a dream and everyone lives happily ever after. Oh. I think Gold is going to be evil. You have to meet Gold. Meet Gold first. Maybe a subheading under evolution. Maybe, yeah, if that works, if that feels like more organized for you, then yeah, we can do that totally. Yeah. Okay. Dusk Point. Y'all have been talking about Dusk Point, yeah? We're about to go there. Or, yeah, well, for a second in this. Right? I saw somebody talk about Dusk Point, or did I hallucinate that? Oh. That's sweet, Red. Nice. The map y'all were working on, I was lurking and I could see you working on it in chat and Discord. It was looking cool. And was Nan drawing? Did I see that? Oh, one of the questions you asked. Yes. Yeah, you asked if Dusk Point equaled something else, right? I gotta look at that. Oh, Star you were drawing. Nice. Yeah, I'm interested. Like, I as Hannah, who loves, like, the aspect of D&D where you, like, make a decision and that affects the whole world, and the fact that this world, there's been over 10,000 years, you know, of lore and how that changes. I as Hannah really want to know how it's changed, but it's not gonna come up until it comes up in like a natural way with Dark Age. I will say I really like playing a character who doesn't know anything about the gods or the world, because it allows me to not feel like I need to have that information, much like the audience who hasn't seen Genesis or Evolution, because you don't need to. So I really like that. It's kind of freeing to just be like, oh, Sinov doesn't know shit. So I can just discover in the moment. And then when I want to, like, be a theory crackhead, I can do that on my own time. Dusk Point is just Brighthorn. The money I would pay to go there and see what's going on. Bye, Red. Have a good day. Dusk Point is Brighthorn. Hello, Shiro. Welcome back. Okay, let's go through these. Dusk Point. Locations. Oracle Zal. I don't think Zal has been mentioned in any list. When questioned, Zal responded evasively. Alright, this is a quote. Okay. I forget a lot of the details that happened in Evolution. And like the first half of Genesis, I don't know why. And just like remembering some of this shit, like how cool Ignis was. And how good these three, like, Evolution was like the do-gooder people. They like wanted to do good, worked with the government. That has not been the case for Genesis, or up until this point has not been the case for Dark Age. My kid got 2 Furbies and they're already driving me crazy. I didn't know they still made Furbies. Thoughts and prayers. Okay. Hurl is such a great word. It can mean so many things. It's just like when you say hurl, there's like a good, feels good in your mouth. Not actual hurl, like vom, but like hurl. You know, there's some words that just like feel good to say. When I was in grad school, we had like a voice teacher who would always ask, like, what is your favorite word right now? And that was fun. It was fun to just like see what words people were literally like keeping in their mouths and working around in their mouths. You're welcome for the clarification. I think A-list has taken quite a turn. If do-gooding is what we are aiming for, people McNuggets aren't how to go about that. Yeah, I'm really worried about A-list, gang. I do not want her to die. I love A-list. I love her character. I love John playing A-list. People McNuggets is really funny. I love Exmoor. I'm so interested in the Zillyrian and what's going on there. The gods sleep. What happened? Yeah, I was talking with Rachel the other day, and I said Will does a really good thing that like good authors do, where you like start a book and you instantly get like these questions that you want answers to, but you're just like kind of drip fed information about them, and then once you get one answer, like 5 more come along. And that's such a like good storytelling mechanic because it keeps people interested. Like, we want to know the answers to these mysteries. Everyone loves a mystery. So if Will's watching, probably not. Kudos to you, my dear friend. Yeah, A-list is great. I love her. It's why the board exists in the first place. That board, I opened it the other day, and wow, you guys have been chefing. Y'all have been chefing hard. Blessing of Highland. Come here, you cow. Highland, you cow. Ooh, Coalition of Greater Order is here. Is that the first time it's mentioned? Hello? Okay, well, I guess that's the only time, even though it says 3. If it's linked earlier, somebody can absolutely fix it for me. You can have breakfast soon. Nice. Wait, what time is it there? Usually I'm listening to the music on stream and I'm not today, and so I really feel like I'm like tweaking. Okay. Despite their efforts, the coalition did not recognize their actions. However, they were rewarded with the Blessing of Highland for their bravery. I don't remember what the Blessing of Highland was, so we'll have to get those specifics later, or I'll have to mine our Discord for them. I remember us talking about them. Did we ever talk about it in Evolution, like on the stream? Underline. All right. Azale bleeding. Is that what Zerafina got? Maybe. A Blessing of Highland. Probably. I do remember that. Apollo, you should have had breakfast a long time ago. Or did you just wake up? Okay. That is Arc 2. I'm gonna save it, just in case my internet shits its pants. So now we have a substantial bit. Look how cute it looks with its little sub-chapters, gang. I guess I can remove that colon. And the Lightless Cavern loot one. Nitpicky stuff. We don't need that. And we don't need that. Ready for Arc 3? The organization is impeccable. The organization is I just follow the lead of Lua and Sherry. They're the true people to laud. All right. Coalition Knights. I don't know if the Knights of the Coalition are... Nope. I mean, organizations of the Knights of the Coalition and organizations? Let's see. We're going to a new page. Let's see. The Lunar Knights in Regulus Genesis. Knights Recusant, whatever. That one is definitely mentioned. Hi, Kay. Welcome in. Hello, Tomorrow. Welcome, welcome. Yes, Kay, this is our text campaign that we did before we started Evolution, so that our characters had like backstory together, because they were like an adventuring group already. Isn't that something? You know what? We could do that. That feels right. Oh, are they, Sherry? Do you know our lore Of course you know the lore better than me. Let me see. There was one... Will said... Where is it? We're going here. You're gonna see my raw notes. I believe... Not here. Oh, so you can train with... Oh, so it's like, I think the Coalition of the Greater Order and then the Knight Recusants, or however you say it, are like inside of the Coalition? Because there's also the Inquisitors. I'm looking at... I don't know if you guys can see this. So it's all kind of one and the same. Bet. Inquisitors always makes me feel uncomfortable because I just like... I don't know, Star Wars has ruined me, I think. I have the memory storage capacity of a wet paper bag. I don't know how you guys keep track of all this. That's funny. Well, and a lot of this happened like 3 years ago now. That's a long ass time to remember stuff, to remember these details. Sharon Louie, your brains are so powerful. All of the Knights of the Tinfoil Hat and the Wiki Warriors. You're working on the timestamps for the X and Stella scenes, and it's quite funny how frequently these scenes happen one after the other. Yeah, they're... I know nothing. I know nothing about this. Their connection is is so apparent and so alarming. Yeah. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I love a villain. I didn't expect Stella to be a villain. I don't even know if Stella really is a villain. Just like I don't know if... Well, it's a little harder with X. They're both... Yeah, I don't know. Stella's just misunderstood. I think Stella's a victim of whatever circumstances she was put in. But that's me. Safe driving, Sherry. I love the Star Wars Inquisitors. Yeah, I mean, I love them. Like, dark side in Star Wars, they always get the coolest shit. They always look the best. They're always the sexiest. Like, I get it. But whenever I hear Inquisitor, I think of... I immediately associate it with something, like, to watch out for, you know? Yeah, even if she's evil, she definitely got set up for it a little bit. Girls had a rough go. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait to know more. Because I don't... Yeah, I just can't wait to know more. Go. Who knows when that'll be. I love being drip-fed stuff, though. Will and I have been talking, though, about what's going to happen next for Stella and for Sinov when it comes to their relationship and just, like, Sinov's mental outlook post-episode 22. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to go that way. I thought it was going to go the opposite way. Yeah. I don't want to spoil anything for people who haven't seen episode 22, so I'm not going to say anything else. Let's see, chat. Oh, the Acolyte. I loved the Acolyte. I really enjoyed it. I think that like there were some things that worked and some things that didn't work, but that's true for like so many television shows. And I hate that like if it's not an immediate success in the first season, then they cancel it, because like there are so many TV shows out there, long running, well-loved TV shows where the first season's not like amazing, but by like the second or third they really figure out what story they're telling and what world they're living in, and then it gets really good. And it's a shame that studios are less long-term focused, I guess is the best way to put that. Yeah, because it's just like, you have the money, let people make art and trust that it'll work out. And it's like making pots. Like the more pots you make, the quality overall will just increase and you'll just get better. And like to expect somebody to make a perfect pot every time is unrealistic. And that's what these TV studios are doing. And it's the streaming wars, and there's all those politics about like commercials, and you know, and they've kind of fucked themselves. But it's just a shame because it's limiting really good storytelling and limiting jobs. Like there aren't as many like jobs where you know, okay, if I get this gig, this acting job, I will be secure for a number of years. And that's a shame because that makes being a film and TV actor a lot harder. And then there's like all the stuff with, you know, actors getting paid cents on their work when they were in big TV shows. It's so dumb. Bro, The Office would have gotten canceled season 1 with today's standards of quality. Season 1 was not great. Yeah. Or like, what's the other one? Parks and Rec. Like the first season of Parks and Rec, they were trying too hard to be like The Office. And then the second season, they like figured out actually who they were. And that's when everything gets good. What kills me is the trend of killing a show right as it gets good. I know. The Our Flag Means Death cancellation, that hurt me so bad. I love Our Flag Means Death, and I think they were only going to do 3 seasons in total, and for them to cancel it just didn't make any sense. And it felt like a hate crime to the queer community. Like, come on. We need our 2024 Super Hulock. Yeah, Our Flag Means Death was... I tell everyone to watch it. It's just so nice. It's so nice. Just a bunch of gay pirates. What's not to love? Oh, I didn't want to underline that. I wanted to do this. And Leslie Jones being in there as Spanish Jackie. She's just so funny. Oh, Izzy Hands. Yeah, Izzy Hands was great because his character arc. Talk about like someone who you hated that you then grew to love. Like, it was beautiful. And his singing voice, like I knew he'd been on the West End or something like that, but then I didn't think that they were going to have him sing, and that was really cool. I liked Izzy from the beginning, and I never wavered on in my devotion. You also love Stella. So, that tracks. You like the anti-heroes, the spicy ones. And I'm not judging you for it. I too like the spicy ones. But I also love Sinoph. I love Sinoph too. There. I think I need to link this, the Godkiller Coven. Godkiller Coven is such like a, talking about words that like feel good in your mouth. Like when you, it's like Godkiller Coven. It's got that k sound a bunch of times and the g sound, which is the same sound, just one's vocalized and one's not. There's satisfaction in that, saying that. You wear fine things well. I know. Hi, Tangerine. Welcome, welcome. The other one that I'm happy got to is like ending, and I think that they are deciding, well, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, is What We Do in the Shadows. Because they've been going for a while, and I don't know if they've just decided like, okay, now's the time, or if they're not being renewed. Because I love What We Do in the Shadows. I think it's so funny. I don't think there's really any other television show like it, and the performances are just fantastic. And the slow burn romance between Laszlo and oh my god, my brain, Laszlo and Guillermo is, I ship them so hard. Or not Laszlo, Nandor and Guillermo. Oh my god, I want them to kiss so bad. There was one year where Woody was trying to convince his partner that for Halloween they should dress up as Nandor and Jahan, the horse from What We Do in the Shadows, and Woody was going to be the horse and his partner was going to be Nandor. And I'm really sad they didn't do that, because that is hilarious, and I think like 2 people would have understood the reference, but I think it's worth it. Oh, Good Omens is great. I feel like these all kind of exist in the same like category. Good Omens is so nice. The end of the 2nd season devastated me. The elevator shots, like I was sobbing. Trusted Cobbler and Gynecologist. So funny. So funny. So interesting. Loved that it's like Neil Gaiman is like writing it. The 2nd season was like a continuation of the friendship that he had with the other author that Good Omens is written by. Like, that's a fantastic show. Try to get my parents to watch that one. I don't think they have, or if they did, they went, I don't get it, because it's just not for them. Hi, LV. Hello, Horse for Lore. Yeah, Tange, that's what I was just saying. It's the new Super Hulock. And the fact that they canceled them, it's like, you need those long-running shows to fill out the rest of, you know, your TV watching community. Okay, we are, I keep getting distracted. Act 1. No, Arc 3. Where are we? First interlude. I think we're done here. So now we're on to Arc 4. God Killer Hunt number 1. Save that. I'm so mad at the angel. I don't want to talk to him and crawl. Oh, yeah, it's devastating. But if y'all haven't seen Good Omens, do yourself a favor. It's great. It's just great. They breached the god sleep. Should we link that? Is that a thing? Nope. Get wrecked, god sleep. Is Moravia already here? No. We'll leave that. I think this might be something though. Locations, we'll just do that one. Collegium Magicae. Okay. Yeah. All right, first title, Infiltrating the Collegium Magicae. What's y'all's favorite ship right now? Now that Tange is in the chat, I feel like I couldn't ask that question if she wasn't here, you know? Okay. Alis and Sin, Sinovan, Katari. The dynamic is golden. Hardcore Jabalis? Is that Jabalis? Is that how we're saying that? Like Djibouti? Jabalis? JB and Lenore. Is that because you ship Kyle and Rachel? Is that because they're married? Sin and Katari. There's a lot of good ships. It's hard to choose. We'll see what happens with all that. But there will be romance, besides the squid and the penguin. JP and Voltaire. That's great. Yeah. JB's obsession with Voltaire is like Ember's obsession with Keith and Felix. JB Lenore came after Alis kill. Oh, I get it. I see. So you don't ship Alis and Lenore anymore. Because I really shipped them. But I think my favorite ship right now is Lenore and Vikestar. I just love that. I think it's great. I didn't expect it, and the second it happened, I was like, oh, I'm here for this. It's a toxic ship. It really is a book talk vibe ship. Yep. It's great. Someone's got to fall in love with a god. Or get a god to fall in love with them. Someone's got to do it. All right. Tower of Creation, Tower of Dominion, Tower of Revelation, Tower of Evolution. I doubt Evelyn Grenfall is anywhere on this wiki yet. Nope. I'm gonna leave this. And if the towers become more important, we can always reference them. Yeah, because they're like locations, but they're not really locations. They're locations within a location. I think it's fine like this. I'm overthinking. Is it really D&D if there isn't a god ship? True. Okay. Do you think the Sun Eaters from the first arc are related to law or against law? That was one of the questions I had writing all this out. Why are they called the Sun Eaters? Also, the owl mask thing with Unin and Ignis. Interesting. Ignis was also part of a cult. I'm not the one who has the corner on the market of cults at Bards of New York. Other people have also done it besides me and Will. Not, why am I underlining it? What is my brain? Okay. I think they're against law. Okay. Oh, thank you, Rachel. You mean you helped me perfect it? I can't wait one day for y'all to learn about all the work we put in for the cult that we built. Put this in first. And then we'll do that. We'll format it. There we go. Wiki question now that Rachel's back and still can't figure out the best way. New page for LV's version and link it to the old one, or keep updating the old? I'll let Rachel answer that one. I can't answer for her. Okay. The crypt beneath the Collegium. This is kind of nice to do because, you know, you kind of get a glimpse as to why Earth, Wind, and Fire were such a big fucking deal. I don't know, Starfall. They're separate, but they're not. I guess it's entirely up to Rachel. My inclination is to keep it all on the same page, just for like navigation purposes. And Rachel and I have been talking, like, just because there's I don't want to spoil anything of what happened, doesn't that doesn't mean that that is separate from who Rachel is playing now, you know? Hello from the hospital. Work, I'm not a patient. Good. Welcome home, Tange. Jay Bayless. Oh, yeah. Jay Bayless. Not Jabalis. Jabalis, Djibouti. Okay. Well, we have these that I still need to write stuff for. I've not had a chance to write stuff. I just published this, so y'all can go read through it on your own time as well. And I have about 20 minutes. I could work on the character cards that are coming up for tomorrow if we wanted, if you guys want. Or do you want to be surprised? Because you've not seen, I won't show you the art yet. But I could put the stats in. Or we could do more wiki stuff. I could find something to do. JB's thickness is canon. JB's thick. Thick. All right. LOL, I love spoilers. I think this is good. And then I'll work on these later. Maybe I'll work on them the week in between the 25th and New Year's. And we can work on this together because it's nice to work with y'all and get your opinions too on things. Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else we have on here. What is in Stella's thing? Let's go here. Oh, Stella Evolution. Yep. Okay. Well then. What do y'all have planned for the rest of the day? We're gonna get rid of this. Art? Oh, you're arting? Nice. I also read it as Jabalis. J-Balis, Jabalis. I think they're both great. Wow, 1.5 hours. So did you just get back from like work and now you're gonna get back in the car with your kitty babies and go? Hi, Red. Okay. Gilded Tulip Crew. That would be a good one to add, like, at least the names of the people in there. Woody and Miles came up with all of that. And I think it was, they used like a TikTok filter to like randomly generate the people in the crew, and then they like, with Will, they assigned like personalities and vibes to all of them. Trying to think, where is my paper? Yeah, Arc 5 Futurist Compound Raid. In Arc 5, that's where the Evolution crew, Earth, Wind, and Fire, get the Skyrise apartment in Calanthus. I think gifted to them by the Coalition. Wild to think, like, that the Evolution crew worked so closely with the Coalition, and our Dark Age crew, I don't think would ever do that, right? Because none of them are human. Going to take my nephew to see the train show at Grand Central later. I didn't know there was a train show. Like a miniature train show? Or like big trains? What's that about at Grand Central? Oh, miniature trains. That's cool. In another life, I think that would be a hobby of mine. You know, if I had like a spare basement. But if I had a spare basement right now, we'd be doing this in that spare basement. Well, I think this was some good work. We've been here for almost 2 hours. I appreciate all of your input on this, and it was really nice. And I'll keep working on this, and then we can come back and chill. And this is just like hella chill. Like this is, we chill, we vibe, we chat, we theorize. You know, we talk about our flag means death. Hella chill. But tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, there will be something coming up there. I don't think if you have the time, you know, if you want to escape your family again, you won't want to miss it. As I said earlier, it's really funny. It's entertaining. You get to learn more about a place that we have not gone to yet in Dark Age. Yeah, it's great. Watch it when you can, but if you want to join us, because I'll be in chat. It'll be fun to be in the YouTube chat, because we're usually all in the Twitch chat, so it'll be fun to see how that works. I hope it works well. Yeah, but I love y'all. I hope you have a good holiday if you celebrate. What are we having right now? Yule, Christmas, Hanukkah. I know a couple other holidays are about to start up too. But yeah, I hope you stay safe and you take care of yourselves. And if you need a break, Bards is always here. Which is what I really like about this break, is that we still have stuff happening, so that we can all be together no matter what. You can't escape us. Yeah, but I think we're gonna raid somebody, just if there's anybody streaming, and show them some love. But if you're traveling today or tomorrow or the next day, please be safe. And we'll see ya on the Discord until then. And if you haven't joined our Discord, please do. It is so wonderful. It's like the best part of my day. And y'all are so talented and great and funny and kind. Okay. I'm going to raid somebody. I'm gonna go dark, I guess? I don't know. Can you tell I do this a lot? Okay, so I'm gonna go to the see you next time screen, and then we'll raid somebody. But I love y'all. Thanks for hanging with me. And maybe next time we do this, Rachel will be here. Who knows? Okay. Love you all.